at 77. To God be the glory. It's a beautiful day because it's the birthday of Mr. Beautiful. And Mr. Beautiful now whether the whole world, the whole Ghana, nipa baako penny a friend of Mr. Beautiful. And udi now whether I think it's Mr. Beautiful as 52, right? Yeah. Happy 52nd birthday to you, Mr. Beautiful. We love you. And Madam Fu, a music producer, radio presenter, businessman, and what have you. Nidin ade Gabi Ako. Gabi, long time no see. Efo, Mapo Ajijialia. Gabi, happy birthday to you. That is Gabi Ako. And then a man simply known as Chaps. That is Kofi Chakonu. Yeah, Kofi Chakonu of formerly of GBC and also of Joy FM Multimedia. And then Kofi Chakonu, aka Chaps. And then Kofi Chakonu Awoda. So if you have his contact, reach out to him, show some love. Chaps, Kofi Chakonu. Today is his birthday. And I pay some my shoutouts kakrebi and sunny at Twedumedie no so. Some cruise bi ewo wache. Meka wache a bronu bi a wonnam Ablekuma area. Ufri Ablekuma Bridge, Pacific Filling Station na utwemu akọ Oduman. Yewo area bi a efre ho wache. Na cruise bi ewo shop bi wo ho Wayo Sound Systems. And I pay beer no more beer or sound systems no more pa eda peace. Interna pay shout out to Wayo Sound Systems ewo wache. Big ups to you guys. I love you. And I pay nchia kesi nkoma Nana Kobo. Nana Kobo baby o bi na pay michiao. And I pay bra ata any ejumayefo amu True Green. True Green a fuel station bia ewo Olebu. Ejumayefo amu True Green fuel station ewo Olebu. And I pay me chiamu nyina ne mu pene bra ata. And I pay me mame Mrs. Georgina Buedi of Boasam Enterprise ewo Nima. Auntie Georgina chia wen we busuafo nyina. Me nua ba sister Dora wo agreement ewo Madina. And I pay me chiao. Ejumayefo mo duty and I pay ewo Goil fuel station ewo Tantra. Abrebia ne mo fidie no ada peace. Ejumayefo mo Goil fuel station ewo Tantra. Eja Abaka, Mr. Abaka station manager Goil fuel station ewo Tantra. And I pay shout outs to the greatest Pap T. You know, if I had only one shout out, my shout out I'll give it to Pap T, the greatest. So this morning a loud and cheerful shout out goes out to you, Pap T. Lebine mingabu ni tete mensa culture the face niji pubimani manche. And I pay nchia kesi nkoma Dr. KK Pepra of KK Pepra Roofing. Sasu na mechia St. Philip's of St. Philip's Enterprise. Mr. Frank Heyman, the man of the moment. Mr. Frank Heyman of Bearing Point, big ups to you. Minia Bema Kojo Amwating of Mokobi Shoes. And afi Mr. Philip Quality, CEO of Quality Properties, and afi Michiamo. Mama Samanko Adoto se yehwe America abakosemu awehu obabi ne din ede Rosa Parks. Sawati Rosa Parks da she was an American civil rights activist. Yebo Rosa Parks ne din a ade eba obia adwenemu se na kane no yewo okoforo basa yewo bebia ebibifo tena ene yewo bebia abrofo tena But then Ubodin Rosa Parks, she was American civil rights activist, best known for her refusal to move from her seat on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama, in defiance of Sir Ebreno, in defiance of Jim Crow racial segregation laws in 1955. Or no, the China say Hanebi before until our bus and so no was say one sorry China and Namsoma, but the Yan no was some but made it to say as a sa abako semino a BBCBum. Ningina say Endra Ewo America abrochimemu. A black woman stood up to Donald Trump. Oba me kan ho asem ni din ade Lisa Cook. Na Lisa Cook me kan abakosem kakra che but me se me kira wo asem a esi Endra. Federal Reserve Governor Oba Tuntumu, a black American, right? We to me arise up abeye Federal Reserve Governor. The same kind ding Eddie Lisa Cook. She has begun a standoff with American President Donald Trump by refusing to leave her post after Donald Trump announced he had fired her Monday evening. That was yesterday. And yanke bin shemu and Donald Trump say, "Sir Oba Lisa Cook, I fired you." And Lisa Cook say, "Debbie, woni sa tumi no oba besi oba tuntum nyo broni kura tuntum te se mene wa wakakire Donald Trump e woni nimu say obey. He said, who put you there? You don't get that power." You see, so we share Federal Reserves or Mwaba Kosemoa. Lisa Cook's sacking is the first in 111 years history of the Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve, no, so we be mampenia, unfa wafufro, enfa nkoho. Yenfa manyosemo nkoho. Federal Reserve, no, yetintimi ye no, enfie oha. Any echire dubakun 111 years. American President biya ma yen kase wo yi obi edi efiri ho. Internal Lisa Cook has released a statement also yesterday, that was Monday night, that suggested she was not going anywhere. Lisa Cook, Donald Trump and Ranaju are the two just say wa fire no. Ono so edi muaye edi pie edi abase. You have no authority to do so. I will not resign. I will continue to carry out my duties to help American economy as I've been doing since 2022. Oya akole ubaya intino ne womu ana obibisa se sa Lisa Cookie oye hwan woye oba bibini pa wedi infinchia eduasa baako. She's 61 years. Now oye professor of economics. Okay, oye professor of economics. In May, Biden nominated Cook for a full term of 14 years, right? Her nomination was confirmed by Senate by 51 to 47. Oba we ye befa no no eya priya pa Republicans ni bia anto amano esanse we ye oba bibini sa your friend is saying Federal Reserve no, she is the first black woman bibini bia enko board of governors no ewo America or Federal Reserve no debi Joe Biden and a nominate no na yede ne call senator yeto ne so abase yenjintum na me yenjintum no eye twema mentwi Republicans ni bia anto amano na sabi woye bibini nti na Donald Trump eyi na free ho ana. As I said, Lisa Cook is 61. She was sworn in as a member of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors in 2022 as the first black woman to sit on the board. Now, what is her offense? You see, in August 15th, 2025, that is a couple of weeks ago, Federal Housing Finance Agency Director, Bill Polt, accused Cook of mortgage fraud, saying she claimed 2 different homes as her main residence way back in 2021 to get a better loan terms. Pult claimed he submitted a criminal referral to the Department of Justice, and just 5 days later, Donald Trump posted on his Truth Social that Cook must resign now, calling her to resign. And then she responded, Trump purported to fire me for cause. When no cause exists under the law, he has no authority to do so, or say she will not be pressured to leave her post, and promised to provide clear answers about her financial records. In Tebusia, I don't have all morning, as I'm telling in the say, or Babia, Wishia dia, why you're Binfu, professor of economics. Ya fano, Emma or Federal Reserve Board of Governors. Ya share some frivolous case be, Emma Donald Trump say, oh, you know, if you come here, yes, I did Donald Trump, oh, ye ne dear, to me who say, Abra ye fa by Republicans no omon numbers no anso omo anto amauba ne se nkonka board of governors no nti omo boapa pese ono akwakoye bibini no omo yi ni free ho endra Donald Trump fe ne se kire no ono so afen ne se akire Donald Trump say who put you there unni sa hoden na we was coming. It is going to be a long story, I promise. Yesi wo ni adagire ayentu be yi story way menu ye be die kire kwakusi ase na minimu se nyame tiasie nti obai eden ya na dwuma no yentumi mfa yensa nka ade acheme aka sema edwenenum na premoato enti ne yebekọ message ne so. Peace 104.3 FM Suni. Ebusuya se anyebia fe na wedi we fidie na to ha yada nyame nhyira wo. Ebia wotika mu na o drive na ye ho donti wedi we fidie na to ha. Megisema ba kon na momo hu se o drive ya na pe ya wotie Peace FM na wa ye na so ye ni nyame nhyira wo. Bia wotika mu nya na o drive but munyina mu tie Peace FM amempa ye ne se nyame mfa mu nkoduru bebia mu kobia asomdwe mu dwumedi a meguso a mede sumwe me main sponsor High Sense. Wonderful ye body High Sense ejina ho edema the best electronic brand. Ye body High Sense ejina ho edema the best electronic product. Ye the High Sense factory direct promo 2025 ye di ahehye so. Ye bo hu de roa ye starte endra High Sense factory direct promo no de eno no nende eye edutwem kra eno no enoma wo showroom ni na ye ton factory price. We already dropped our prices, but then from yesterday 25th to 29th of August we are dropping it again. That's right, a double price drop, because when the economy gets a boost, you also deserve one too. Inti kaise High Sense factory direct promo no yesterday endra 25th and is running through right up to 29th of August. High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people. And then a quick notice from Best Point Savings and Loans. Best Point Savings and Loans wishes to inform its cherished customers and the general public that the Medina branch will relocate to a new site effective Monday, 1st September 2025. The new site is at Medina Spintex Lorry Station. Wudru Medina, sewa hu bebia yefa Spintex Lorry no wono. Aha, ehwa any ye new site no. Best Point Savings and Loans. We say your dream is our business. Ebusuya aka sema edunu miensa na premoatu yada abuafo asi ewie. Over the next 3 minutes, maximum 4 minutes, I want to share a brief message. Actually, this message, it comes to you in a form of a gift. Okay, endra anajo ewie ane mu medai enti anajo ni nyina na meni nkom na mesi okay. Ma mentwero book kitwe bi na memfa nchew. But minim se na yete book no me kase me launch a wo mba. Book no me kase me ton a bia na wenya bia nto. book no me de cha okra obi na wanya adagere ankan nti me amachoro book no na me ba bekinkan akire wo. It's a gift that is coming to you in the form of a small book entitled Adam and David. Machoro book kitwe bi book no edin a me de ma book no ye Adam and David. Me ne say because say Adam and what the best also say Eve. But an appear the Adam and Eve. Adam and David. A book be a munsam no de pa. Me shall say me say all men are not the same. But then the difference between men are not their color or where they come from. And men nipa nyina yenye baako. Nanso ensonsonia eda nipa ntem. Ensonsonia eda emema ntem no. Enye ye honam se na esitie ana bibia ye free. Wonim saa. Yes, all men are not the same. But the difference between men, it's not their color or where they come from. But among other things, what they believe, who they choose to honor, especially their reaction to sin or mistakes in life. Say difference be wo many Peter Square yentemo a. Enye se bia me yekoko na onu yetuntum. Ana wono yenkreni na me minim se me yenkreni o se me yefantini o. Enye no ne ensonso na eda yentemo. But ebe free ade a yegidi. Sensonso na ebe da nipa mienu ntemo a efri ade a wo mu gidi. Ene mansonso na ebe wo mu ntem. Enu akire no efri onia omo epese wo mu di enidie edema no. Who I honor, if it differs from who you honor, then we are different people. You understand what I'm saying? Oshe amanyoku MPPCC ana. This person is honoring this candidate, this one. So MPP I say omunginaya baakono. At the moment, no, there are differences, not because of where they come from, but whom they choose to offer honor. And then you see, one day, let me just do a message on how different people are. Into my main fancy hole. The difference between Adam and David was their reaction when they sinned. See, I said David any Adam. And so that David any Adam on Temoa. And you said Adam dinka ba antem na David be chiri and I say Adam near born kane na David your hene David dear no da mansion muna na Adam or den ure mu debi. The difference between Adam and David was their reaction when they sinned. Womo ye bone no yengina ye nipa from so de bata ye ho. Na so ada Adam and David intem eye womo subaya womo da na di abra womo ye bone edi tia Nyankopon. We kan in Genesis chapter 3 verse 12 or say Nyankopon bisa Adam say, have you eaten from the tree of which I commanded you not to eat? And the man said, the woman who you gave me, she gave me fruit from the tree and I ate. We na kahuntina bema monu ankope na yere o ma na yere pe asembia ba beka se oba na wode na maame Adam ye bone no Onyankopon ebisa no o se oba na wode na maame na enam so ba sa. That was Adam's response, his reaction to sin towards God. Beloved, let me make a profound statement before I go any further. Beloved, if you ever be saved, you will never be saved until you admit, I have sinned. Want to me nya bonifache e wo Nyankopon anim agisa woje tum se erade mafom. On the other hand, David, as human as he is, David committed a sin, and about a year later it came back to haunt him. Boni awudi ne ndura yenche wono unya fa ohundi yo weekend baako ena David ohene ochi ababa wa baako bi ode ne di weekend bosome wotwe echire kura ono kura ye boge ni dia won kai no boni awudi ye no boni ne sign by. Yeah, David committed a sin And about a year later, it came back to haunt him. When Nathan the prophet told him a story, David was not quite happy about his own story, which is what he was not aware it was his own story. Then the prophet raised his finger in the face of the king and said, "O king, you are the man." David, unlike Adam, David did not blame Bathsheba. David so to me say, "Erade, enya mi o. Na me gina so ho na wo ba no so ye den no bedware wa abonten ho." Mia, metumi aka say, "Enko ba no en bedware wa abonten ma me hu anka we nyina anka emba." David did not blame Bathsheba. David did not blame his environment. David did not blame anybody around him. David fell on his knees. David amfam fumuso no ne sobo na mbo bia. Ye ka kire ne say wo na wa yesa abone we no. David ebu nkotodwe. We kind 2 Samuel 12 verse 13. Just in one breath. Look at what happened. 2 Samuel 12:13. Just in one breath, David said to Nathan, "I have sinned against the Lord." And in one breath, Nathan replied, "Yes, but the Lord has forgiven you and you won't die for this sin." Just in one breath. Ye kache na say when wa ye bone no David bu kotodwe o se ma ye bone etie Awurade. Nathan so kache na say ane no kure nanso Nyankopon de wo bone achew. Bone we nti no unwu. And that is what you do when you sin. That is what you do when you sin. You heard what I said. I said that is what you do when you sin. I didn't say if you sin. Because as long as you and we are in this flesh, sorry to announce to you, we are going to sin. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 20 says, "There is no righteous man on earth who does good and never sins." Menewo yewo nipedue nkwa de bone de eden menka se wo menewo nyina yeye honam ani moje de ye beye bone. It's Ecclesiastes 7:20 say, "Otri ni bie ni wiase so a oye papa onye bone." Yeye da na hu na nipa hu nti. You see, when David sinned, he got on his knees and said, "Have mercy upon me, O God, according to your loving kindness. According to the multitude of your tender mercies, blot out my transgression. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity and cleanse me from my sin." David said, "For I acknowledge my transgression." No need do me dia ke nie oton. Osumo no ba he o mwami akoton. Me ken e fata loye. Ni na ke ene no ni fie le na no no ma ke bwa ke aw fofo keke mi onu nje egbe. Keke kuku. David said, "For I acknowledge my transgression. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Do not cast me away from your presence." I love David. David said, "I know I've messed up, but whatever that you do, don't take your Holy Spirit away from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation." Beloved, I don't have all morning. Let me begin to wrap up. When you mess up, do you call it a sin or do you call it a mistake? Maybe so. Oh, a Christopher, ye bonia, a bimu, almost say, "Oh, my young from so." Or the first one from so, and a son bonny. You understand what I'm saying? So, one day, may I our topic way. What is a mistake and what is a sin? We have mistakes and we have a sin. I'm asking you, when you mess up, do you call it a mistake or do you call it a sin? And secondly, who do you blame? David said, no, Adam. Adam said, the difference between Adam and David, that is what we're doing. Adam said, "The woman that you gave me." But David said, "Against you and only you have I sinned and done this evil in your sight. God, I messed up. Cleanse me, then I will teach transgressors your ways, and sinners shall be converted to you." Thank you so much for listening to my message this morning. 104.3 FM so near aka sima duba kona pramoatu. Ebusuya yada asese we fidie ne daha me wo commercials kakra bia wada Roma mesre we ne die mu ana me dia to anim. Na wotwe betwe mu ko ye ewiye no eye memre da ne kwesiada no. Ewo National Theatre. Utumi ebehwe Death and the King's Horseman. Ana wenya kwanya mbehwebi nyame ya domo you have another opportunity na watwe wie ye eye memneda 30th ene kwesiada 31st of August yebeye 2 shows memneda no 9 ene no watwe ene kwesiada no so no 9 ene no watwe mepacho tickets no so pebia eye 200 ene 300 standard ene VIP Overcall www.imagebureau.com ana obetumi abo *714*46# now also behwe Death and the King's Horseman. Don't just hear about it, be part of history, be present when the horseman rides. Emema nyina mutie me pese me kire we duro bi na dankwa ma bia se wo hia me a wada me ase bema bia se wedi a free 35 years e kwa ade esese ehia wo pa eye wo prostate sa wo ko bedwemu a ya na wo suro so benu munsuo wahu because kakra pa Johnson bedeo we di 35 years e kona dia ya na Johnson tentem e wo mema so me patcho me hunu eduro bi a me kanfo a kire wo eduro ni din e de Afromax Plus and I say Afromax capsules see a dietary supplement we did we are no afabakum. Kofi ayeden it helps maintain a healthy prostate. Wa fa kakra be 2 weeks. Obehwehwe me number no akase Kofi me da se pa drone ye good. Se ukọ drugstore bia obenya Afromax. Open odudu eto aton a obefre Steve's Pharmacy ewo 027 533 5535 and answer 024 144 3137. Nyame ya adomo a ochinechi eye yawada August 28th ede kopem memneda 30th ye beye dwumedie bi ewo Accra Mall Full Court. Dwumedie edin eda so eye Graphic Greater Home Fair and Housing Dialogue. Graphic Greater Home Fair and Housing Dialogue. Baso yawada a free anapa nondu de kopim enimbre nonson debia de kusi memreda. Se enkaibo we ye dia tudwe ope ho nsem bi etia obetumi afre 0548 019572 and answer 0242 202447. It's the Graphic Greater Home Fair and Housing Dialogue, powered by MTN everywhere you go. Ghana, listen up. What you post, what you share, what you click, every tap shapes our digital world and the human rights of everyone online. The good news is that you have the power. Use strong and unique passwords across your accounts, verify before you share, update your apps and secure every device, teach your children how to stay safe online and report anything suspicious, okay? Now, if you spot any cybercrime or you are just unsure about an online decision, please call or text 292. For more information, visit www.csa.gov.gh. Ebusuya gasem e de fufuro bia betumu. When we say gasem nankasa no yebo omudin a number 1 cement and afei omode latest omode aba gasem de fufuro bia ba ye friend no gasem eco cool. Yeah. With Gasem Eco Cool, you are guaranteed superior quality and a flawless finish every single time. So why settle for less when you can build with the best? Make Eco Cool your go-to choice for any building project. Gasem Eco Cool, cementing a sustainable nation. Gasem, the nation builder. Afe yako EcoBank. EcoBank si yankanchira wana yembisa wana pay se Isn't it just amazing how the world is ever changing and evolving? It's fascinating to think about what's the next thing going to be. Today is AI, tomorrow who knows? But one thing is for sure, a lot has changed, but guess what? So has EcoBank. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has pioneered a range of digital-first banking solutions designed for the way we live today. From the mobile app, EcoBank Pay and Express points across the country, EcoBank is right where you are. EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Yefri EcoBank a yeko asalam down. Eho ana Josh Training Institute wo. Josh Training Institute say na pay yembisa say, are you passionate about working in the travel industry? Do you want to become an airline ticketing agent, a travel agent, or you want to work as an airport passenger ground staff? Then this is your time to level up with Josh Training Institute. The courses offered include Foundation in Travel and Tourism, Consultancy in Travel and Tourism, Managing the Travel Business, Passenger Ground Services, and Air Cargo Introductory. Now, who can apply? University students studying tourism, hospitality, languages, or related fields, SHS graduates eager to step into the industry, as well as professionals looking to upgrade their skills. We will give you 3 months real-life internship experience and hands-on practical lessons and training. We need you for Josh Training Institute. 0257. That is 0257 457 472. Ana Braya location Asalam Down, near the Asalam Down roundabout. Answer na mesore so no pacho se anyebia na nsemu ye bibi kakra na asawa bre abrebia na waye mre kamia ye se bia na wo moja so ate se ye moje duru nkwa na wo hia dia anapei mewa asam pa bi ma Ferrolet blood syrup obia wanu mu bibia e kanfo se duro na good and Ferrolet blood syrup ko drugstore bia ubisa se ope Ferrolet blood syrup ombenye bia ma etufo Enfre Hovid Pharmaceuticals was 0244 631 402 and I say 0599 889972. Ferrolet syrup, live strong, live healthy with Ferrolet. Blue jeans, oh blue jeans. Say anapei ope bibia won no mo a ahoden ebeba wo widie mu dia be kanfo blue jeans at the mouth. If you want to drink an energy drink, please drink Blue Jeans energy drink. It has just been crowned the best energy drink at the just ended Ghana Beverage Awards for its unique taste, superb quality, and nutritional benefits. Opesa woton Blue Jeans enya ho faswa a budget cash and carry ye na edi ho dwa nti free budget cash and carry was 020 812 8190 and afi 05500 10,000. Mamefa wenja abatan ansa na makọ obatan bi a wutie mi a wo dishi a wedi free mfie mienu de kopim mfie nsia. Samara Company Limited ya sheda hunu se enkwada ya na wo pe wo mo ekutwutwu wo mo se a wo mo ne wo be chinchin nye bibia o yen ye toothpaste na ye use no ya na me hu sa no odin o se taste na nkwada ne mpeu nti ya sheda ya ye toothpaste bi dia man kwada o mo di free mfie mienu de kopem mfie nsia nti obatan ukodwom ko supermarket bi akasa wo pe Kel Kids toothpaste ani obetumi sa open dodo etu aton a fresh Samara Company ewo 024 686 4798. Kel Kids will give your kids a happy smile.